Hello again, folks. Just to give an update on things, yes, I have finally completed the black staining and tru-oil finish on the neck of the guitar. As you can see here, it's turned out pretty nicely, though again, I didn't want to do in here too much just because the easier ability to mount onto the back onto the body. As you can see, I also didn't get a good sanding there as well too, so the dye didn't get through it as well, which is also why it's like that there too. The neck itself, I've did I think there's either 9 or 10 coats of tru-oil on the neck, and so far this has just been kind of hand polished down with a microfiber cloth. I haven't waxed or put any type of polishes on this neck yet. You can't see, you can see some graining, but very, very, very faintly, only in certain light. But otherwise the wood, and same thing as here, you notice there's that rosewood skunk stripe down the back of it. But as you notice, because of the way the dye has actually dyed the wood, and the tru-oil itself having the effect that it has, it's pretty much taken the stain or the dye and it's pretty much negated anything. Same thing as you can see here over the headstock. With the headstock itself, I believe has 11 to 12 layers of tru-oil further further rubbed in. I did everything this time by cloth. In the little bit of the angle here on the neck, there is a little bit of a rough spot there. Beyond that, you can see just some faint spots. Again, as most have suggested, when you do your final coat with this tru-oil, you try to do a light coat, and then that way you have that nice glossy finish after once you buff it out. You can then see how it's nice and glossy and mirror-like, and that's just applying it evenly, nice and evenly. As you can see here, I've did away with the Squire series at the end. You can't really see the grain too much. For some reason it really didn't get enhanced much on this neck, any of the grains that were in the wood on this neck. But overall, it's a nice gloss finish, even though it looks like there's some pits, and in here there's a little bit of a, looks like some lines or gaps, but there's not much I can do about that considering I didn't have perfect sanding and all the resources. But to give you an idea, that's how it's came out. Again, I believe this is 12, and I just went nice and as even as possible on the headstock here. And as you can see, the tru-oil has a really nice quality that, as you can see the reflection of my computer screen in it. As for the rest of the neck, I had painter's tape over the neck. I think I'm very much probably going to dye the rosewood fretboard. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to seal it, if I have to or not, because I'm not sure if the dye will actually come out onto my fingers, and if so, I might have to after the fact. I mean, looks pretty nice as it is, and definitely will look unique once the gold hardware is all back on it and the body, once it's all back together. But just kind of, if I can do it to give you an idea, you can kind of vaguely see the rosewood kind of dyed a bit. So that's why I was saying I might actually consider doing the black dye in the rosewood. But, and this nut definitely has to be replaced. When the guy re-glued it in, it's kind of, as you can kind of even see there, it kind of looks like it's on an angle a bit. So I'll have to obviously invest in a new nut to put on this, otherwise it doesn't take away from its playability all that much. So anyways, that's the update on the neck from the guitar, as I like to call Black Log. And hopefully I'll get everything back together soon and show it in its full form. Bye for now.